Agree to disagree? Hi, beautiful souls. I'm Dr. Meghana Dikshit, author of the book You Matter, and I'm thrilled to welcome you to our channel. Here we explore the fascinating realms of mind and brain, share the secrets to success, help you heal your past, and prepare for a brilliant future. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell. And to all our returning viewers, a heartfelt welcome. If you are ready to dive into the incredible world of brain potential, type dive in the chat box right now. Now the burning question, are you agreeing to disagree? Agree to disagree seems like a very reasonable and mature way to deal with among adults. It means that no resolution to a disagreement, debate or quarrel is possible, so continuing it would be pointless. So a reasonable end to it would be each party tolerating but not accepting the other's opinion. The only way to find alignment is to agree upon dropping the debate and simply agree to disagree. Seems like an amicable and mature thing to do, right? Well, you are very much mistaken. The first problem to agreeing to disagree would be that it stops both personal and universal expansion. When we continue to disagree, we oppose one of the basic principles of growth in any relationship. The purpose is to continue to expand and reinvent our own thoughts, opinions, and beliefs. If two people are committed to truth and they come to the table holding two different perspectives, it is an opportunity. It is an opportunity for expansion through arriving at a higher truth. Either one can see the other person's perspective and realize that it holds merit. From there expands their thinking to include that perspective. It benefits them and the people around them. Or because of their mutual commitment to finding their truth, they become more accommodating of each other's perspective and they come to a higher, broader understanding from where they were initially. To agree to disagree is to consciously declare a stalemate. It is to agree to remain stuck and lack of willingness, both of which directly affect growth and successful progress. It is not just a limitation for you, it is inviting to put those issues in the forefront because whatever stops your growth, the universe will keep bringing it up and resolve and move ahead. Those issues would certainly get escalated sooner rather than later in your life. There will come a point where there will be a crisis in that regard. The crisis would bring up that bone of contention to the surface in an unavoidable way. There will arrive a situation where it will be impossible to tolerate the other person's perspective anymore. The second problem with agreeing to disagree is that it is quite impossible in quite a few scenarios. It's impossible once there is conflict of interest. In topics that really matter, it is not feasible. Some issues do not cause conflict, they would be little things. Others do cause conflicts. They occur when people's thoughts, opinions, and perspectives are extremely incompatible. So definitely in the long term, it would be impossible to continue with the plan to agree to disagree. Opinions lead to choices and choices lead to actions. People who agree to disagree ignore the fact. Even if they do consider it, they think that those choices and actions would not impact them negatively. The reality is that if opinions or perspectives are opposed, then choices and actions will also be opposed. That would certainly affect other people. Let me give an example. If there are various religious beliefs in a family and the general consensus is agree to disagree, what would happen if there is to be a wedding in the family or someone passes away? There would certainly be conflicts about the choices of wedding or funeral ceremonies, wouldn't you say? Understand that agreeing to disagree is avoidance of conflict. Avoiding something does not make the issue go away. It may get delayed and more aggravated. The third problem with agreeing to disagree is that it is immensely damaging to relationships. It is a strategy to prevent the loss of closeness with someone. It allows us to stay in amicable terms with those people. They believe that it will not affect them in any negative way. In fact, that it promotes togetherness. This would mean that you are telling yourself that the other person's choices won't affect or impact you. Is that really the case? Are you lying to yourself or are you really honest with yourself? You are literally perceiving yourself to be separate in a way that part of the person's life does not affect you at all. You do not consider the option that those choices may not be in your best interest. People say, as long as it doesn't affect me and mine, it's okay. All this is hidden under the guise of tolerance. And people actually believe this. It is actually hugely detrimental to relationships. It's a condescending way of saying that I can wait till you wise up someday and that I'm right. So let us just sweep this landmine under the carpet and pretend it doesn't exist. Suppression in these cases doesn't work. When people say agree to disagree, they are really waiting for their I told you so moment. It is about thinking you are right. It is not tolerance at all. Is that a truth bomb for you? Type truth bomb in the chat box. Another reason this does not work is that it is a state of resistance to find alignment. You're actually refusing the opportunity to broaden your aware conscious, and that will certainly damage your own journey of life and your relationship. Also, as no actual resolution has come, the opposition or conflict is the pink elephant. It adds to the emotional stress and discontent in a relationship. People find themselves powerless to find alignment, and so they agree to disagree. The fourth problem to agreeing to disagree, that it gives a false sense of magnanimity to people. Agreeing would seem like giving up on their own perspective, which may threaten their sense of identity. It seems like they have abandoned themselves. They may say, I am entitled to my opinion. Opinion is just that, an opinion. It does not mean that you're right or that what you believe in is true. It's like creating a diversion from the disagreement. It is a subconscious need for freedom. The freedom to hold on to their perspective, regardless of it being right or true. It has nothing to do with one's opinion being valid. Agree to disagree is used as a way of maintaining identity and feeling a lift in self-esteem by being directly opposite to someone else's opinions. It is like agreeing with someone would mean giving up on themselves. If we change our opinion, it means that we have amended our progress in our thoughts. It does not mean that we are inauthentic. Agreeing to disagree also perpetuates the idea of being enlightened or woke. This is not really so. Examples like using meditation to escape reality or using positivity to continue with resistance patterns, being politically correct to stay safe. Agree to disagree is similar to all this. It does not make them conscious or amicable. In fact, just the opposite. Instead, to agree to disagree, it is important to find authentic alignment. It is not exactly a virtue to wake up only when the heat of the situation starts to burn us. We need to be honest with ourselves. So I want to ask you, what is more important to you than alignment and truth, and why? Ask yourself this question. What is more important to me than alignment and truth, and why? Address the fear of losing yourself, your freedom, and your identity. Understand that conformity is not the same thing as alignment. Instead, agree to seek more awareness and understanding through opening up the closed windows of your mind. Unlearn what is not serving you anymore. Learn whatever makes you grow in your space and relearn your authentic self that is within you, so that you can release the learned biases and align with more and more universal perspectives. Practice seeking the objective truth as is. Develop the capacity to disidentify yourself from what you have made up as your identity. Ask yourself this. Are some conflicts really unresolvable? Check your answer. Ask yourself, why do you think so? If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And if you want my help even deeper, there are 2 links posted in the chat box. First is for my book, You Matter, where you will be able to purchase this book on the Amazon and go through the book and workbook along with it to change your perspective, to understand yourself better. And the second link is of my masterclass, where you will be attending 3 hours masterclass with me, completely complimentary, discovering your patterns and what's going on in your subconscious mind. Subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon so that you get a notification when I upload the next video. Until then, keep learning and keep growing. See you soon.